Let's take a look at LEICA's Q3. Let's unbox this thing and see what we get. What's important about LEICA is the presentation. You'll notice it's a sealed box, and this isn't even like a box. If it's like their other higher quality, like the M series, this is simply a germ filter. This ensures that when you purchase your Q3, that no one else has touched it outside of the factory. It hasn't had salespeople looking at it and handing out for demos and whatnot. And I got this from B&H, who only sells legitimate items and doesn't sell you stuff that your local dealer probably has passed around to a bunch of other people to play with before you bought it, effectively selling you a used camera. So let's see. I have never opened this, obviously. Let's open the seal and see what we get. Oh, there we go. You'll notice the German's all about documenting everything. There's VERC numbers, serial numbers. What do we get? Aha! Just as I thought. The outer germ shield is just that. It's a germ shield to ensure that no one touches your camera. If you go to a store and they try to sell you this, or they sell you this with the seal open, don't buy it. It's a used camera. It is. And if they try to sell it to you as new or charge the new price, that, as far as I know, is fraud. Anyway, we've got our LEICA Q3. Here's the original box. And it's funny because I'm not looking at the box. I'm looking at my camera here. Oh, here we go. Okay, we've got this little guy here. Should have the same VERC and fabrication numbers. Made for Apple. All over the place. You can check your serial numbers till you're blue in the face, but they all had better match if you think you're getting a warranty. Notice, too, there are versions. You see these checked off here? I'm not sure what the differences are, but I will presume that these are mostly related to radio frequency allocations. In other words, the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi and so forth sometimes work on different bands, and some countries have restrictions that the other countries don't. I know, gee, in Italy, shortwave radios sometimes emit a certain band. So I believe that's what that's for. I don't think it had anything to do with the optics or the photography features. Let's take a look around. For those of you wondering what you get, this is a color hologram here. It says LEICA on it. I have to laugh. I think bootleggers have been copying laser tags like that for, 20, 30 years now. Let's see what we have here. Aha! Here's yet another number. Big into numbers and documentation. What we've got here. Maybe it's like one of those Lego boxes my son used to watch videos on. You can't open, and there's little things poking out. There's a LEICA logo in black. How do we open this now? Oh, what do we got here? Oh, ha, ha. Now, this is coming up. I'm taking a wild guess that maybe that's the bottom. Here we go. LEICA. Watch me drop a camera on the floor here. Hey. Notice the proper way to present this is when the LEICA logo faces you vertically, correctly oriented, that is the correct way to unveil your camera. Look at that. It's a beauty. I don't even want to touch this. I should have put gloves on. I'm sorry, people. Don't want to touch this pristine Q3. Oh, what a beauty. Okay, this is a metal cap. This feels like drawn sheet aluminum, not billet aluminum. Oh, and it's got felt on the inside. Excellent. Love this. It's got third stop clicks. That's not appropriate. LEICA is half stops. And it's a stronger detent to get it into the A position. When you set it to A, you've got automatic aperture selection. Much like, beautiful. Shutter dial. When you set it to A and A, it's program mode. This is aperture preferred, and it automatically sets the shutter speed. If you fix the shutter speed, say to everything's a 60th at f8, set it that, and you'll automatically get the aperture chosen for you. Or set them both this way, it's manual. There's no need for any stinking mode dial. That's for losers. Okay, if it works like my Q2, AF is AF. There's a lock here, so you don't knock it. It's as simple as that. And it locks in the AF position, and it's unlocked. You notice there's a little catch here. Push that in to move this. That keeps you from moving it by accident, getting all your pictures out of focus. Normally, you leave it autofocus. Macro, did you see that? Look. What happened is, is you just move the focus scale. Here we go. And you've got a much closer range of focus. And normally what this does, yeah, you'll see the lens is moving. The lens is extending out. Simple, beautiful mechanics. Is there a lock on this? No, I don't see that. At the bottom, good. It's got like your firearm magazines. The battery just slaps in here. You don't have to open up a little cover to get your battery out. That should be how you drop your battery. Let me see what we have in here. Here's your cute little single card. Now, it's only got one slot for memory cards, but that's okay. This is a LEICA. LEICA guys don't make mistakes. They don't need backup. They don't need to record JPEG to one and RAW to the other because LEICA guys know what they're doing. One card is sufficient. Although it doesn't lock automatically. You've got to slide it down like that to lock it. What have I got to see here? Made in Germany. Superb. It's kind of messy down here, though. It's not like an Apple product where everything you don't need to know isn't printed on there. Here's your little flippy screen. Inappropriate. Don't need a flippy screen. In fact, LEICA guys don't even need a screen. We just know how to shoot. Okay, flippy screen. Unless I'm missing something, because I will read the manual in full and report appropriately. It gives you a little bit of flip down, a little bit of flip up. It doesn't go left to right. Certainly no selfies. There's no selfie flipping around. Give me a break. What do we got in here? I'm going to guess connectors. Now, what is this? It feels like, well, my photo review will tell you if this is metal or not. But this is kind of crappy. Not LEICA-like. It's got little plastic holders here. A little crappy flap. Looks like it's HDMI, USB-C. Your viewfinder, I believe this is, that's a pop-out diopter adjustment. That's your zoom control. Zoom, you're saying? Yeah, it's got digital zoom on it, which is actually, because it's got 60 megapixels to begin with, more than enough pixels for anything. You can crop accordingly, and we'll see that in the full review. But here's really why we're doing an unboxing video, not to see the camera. See what else we get. Okay, this is single wall cardboard. What do we got here? Is it a welcome letter? Nope, it's again the model number and serial number. This is in English now. If we open it up, do we have a gift? Ah, ha, 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 ha. The Prüfzertifikat, yes. Meticulously examined by experienced professionals at several stages of production. This isn't just a final inspection. This is serious stuff. For all I can tell, those are fountain pens. Good. Who's packed it? Much better. You buy a Mercedes AMG for like $500,000, you get one guy's signature. Pfft, big deal. This one you got two. No, Mercedes is not what they used to be, that's for sure. Oh, I feel documentation. Very important documentation. Again, everything's serial numberized. Have to assign one of my kids to determine how many times a serial number is repeated. And the thing is, when you buy this had all better match. If it doesn't match, it means somebody took it out of the box and put it back in and messed stuff up, which means you got a used camera and you have no warranty. Do not buy from any place else other than the folks I recommend, like B&H. I've been using, honestly, I've been buying from B&H since the 1970s when I was a mere child in middle school. Warning, this is about button cell or coin batteries. Blah, blah, blah. This means don't eat the coin batteries. And I'm serious. Little kids sometimes swallow them, and they are very dangerous, actually. People don't realize it's not inert. They can burn their way through things just from the electrical. Okay, looks like European blah, blah, blah fluff. What is this? It's trying to bribe you. Look at that. Bribe you for registering your product. And hold on. This is in 100 languages. It's really just one thing. It's saying if you register it, you'll get 12. What do you get? 12 months extended warranty. That's a good thing. And 3 digital editions. Oh, wow. Okay, so forth and so on. And this is good. Any of you people buy from any of the unauthorized dealers and don't get this stuff, at least I've logged it here. Aha! This is the quick start guide. Now, it's 1/4 of an inch or 5 millimeters, 6 millimeters thick, and it's got a lot of pages, but it's also in about 3 dozen languages. And you can get this online. I should have some Brahms playing in the background. Here we go. Set this aside. And you see, we're only halfway through this box. Gosh only knows what we're going to find in here. Maybe birds will fly out. Okay, well, not that exciting. Okay, here's some kind of a cable. What is it? It is a LEICA. Is it branded? Let's see. Is this branded? Worth $300. Yes, it's a branded LEICA. Look at that. You don't get that with your Nikons. It's a branded LEICA USB-C to USB-C cable. Look, it's thick. This is probably 5 millimeters in diameter, maybe like 3/8 of an inch, very roughly. These are not metal. These are plastic. USB-C. These are EMI. These are ferrite beads that get rid of hash and radio frequency problems. What's this? This most likely, this is a vanity trim ring or thread protector ring, they call it in the LEICA guides. I believe that is if you take off your hood and just want to pop this on, this would go over the threads where the hood currently sits. Again, my full review at KenRockwell.com will be forthcoming when I actually get to shoot this. What else is in our box? This, okay, here's LEICA's included strap, along with a tool and some rash guards here. I never use this. I use the 1.4, I think it's a 1.4312, and I'll have links for it in my review, which is much easier to attach and not susceptible to falling off. Like this here, if these threads wear off over the years, you can just drop a camera. Plus, you've got to futz with these split rings. Not cool. The 14312 is really kind of stupid proof. You can't break it. I've had my 14312 straps for 20 years. Here's our battery. It looks like a similar size to what the Q2 took. Made in China. Ha ha, busted. And let's see, is that the limit of what's in our box? What's below here? Oh, wow. Border Patrol, keep your eyes peeled here. People smuggling in. Yeah, God only knows what they could smuggle in through that. It's got about a centimeter tall. Empty space. Now the question is, do we have an equal amount of empty space on the other side? In which case, they just fluffed and made the box bigger than it had to be to impress the innocent. Let's see here. Put our protection ring back in there. Haha. No, actually, they are using the full height of the box to store the battery, which you notice is stored in a less than a completely efficient way. But hey, too bad. Half the fun of this is just opening up the box, which I have just done for you now for free. And if you like what you're seeing here, I mean, this is not an exciting video. I wouldn't watch this video. But if you like what you're seeing here, the best way to support what I do is go to KenRockwell.com, and whenever you get your stuff, please use my links, any of my links on my website, when you get things, even if you're just buying pipe cleaners on Amazon. That's what keeps the lights on here. That's what keeps me going. Certainly YouTube's not paying me huge amounts for the video. It is all from you folks being kind enough to use my links from KenRockwell.com. Whenever you get your stuff, whatever it is, it all helps. And that's what keeps me on the air. And I can do crazy things like this on my own personal time. And I hope that's helpful. So again, watch this space for my full LEICA Q3 review. And for now, thank you for watching Ken Rockwell, KenRockwell.com, here on KenRockwell.tv. How cheesy can I be? I don't have a turntable here with models and all that at the Las Vegas show. It's just me spinning the box around. I'm so easily amused. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it.